Hey guys, welcome. Now we're finally back. We were supposed to be here with a full moon in Aries message, but as life would have it, as I said, that my phone fell in the toilet and I was using a replacement phone, so nicely lent me by my honey, that quit working as well. But there's a reason for it. There's always a reason for everything. And we know that last time we met up, I had spoken about the fact that we got the chariot. We received the chariot on the last message, and that'll be linked down below. The space between your lives. And we shared that in. We're talking about how nature's the glue that holds together all the dimensions. Confirmation right there from the universe. And we received the activation of the chariot, which was how we got to where we were getting to begin with. And it has to do with everything we're realizing. We're realizing that we're eternal. We're realizing that we're part of everything. We're part of the all. We're part of the one. Part of the cosmos. We're part of this world. And we're also part of the underworld. We're part of everything. We've gone home to the all. And we're healing from separation, but we're understanding why we need to know separation, because we do need to know separation. And we're going to get into that even further as to why we know separation, and it's part of our path. It's part of our healing path. Back to the one, back to the everything. Guys, I'm telling you, it was quiet, so you sat down here. But as these things work, we know how these things work. And then we received the chariot, and then this was scribed. This was all scribed for the moon in Aries. Transformation with the moon in Aries. We make art with our pain. And this did not get a chance to share this. And this came with the chariot, and this is hilarious because my mom found this book. She was cleaning out some stuff and she found this book, and these cards were in it, and this is how this happens. How this happens here. So this is how I believe in God, with part of my purpose and part of how we get here, right? We don't know we're getting here, but we realize that everything we've been doing our whole entire life has trained us to get here. And that's why it's our purpose. And our purpose is part of our financial health. And what we're in a time of is the ego collapse. And we're working with the divine matrix, seeing beyond illusion. You better believe we have the waking lion. We woke the lion. We need the lion. We need the animalistic part of ourself. We need this. We have to be whole. With she who remains, manatili, powerful devotion, true worth. Remember, we've been in the time of healing from pain, any three of swords situation, backstab, pain, betrayal, in order to see our worth. But we're also healing from lust in order to see our worth. We're healing from wrath in order to see our worth. And we're finding out that everything is all one. We can find love in the cup of lust and expand, and seeing that we're whole and God is everything. Love is everything. She who hesitates, Mora, ponder, delay, confidence. So look, we're having a delay. There's something happening here, and it has to do with what's happening here in the Six of Pentacles. We're sad about something. We're sad about something we've lost. We've lost something, but it's in order to restore balance. If you can dream it, you can create it. The space between your lives. And this has to do with our purpose and going back home to mission work and what we came here to do. Enlightened leadership, listen to the voice of the earth. And we're going to share this message next time we meet up, because it's helping us heal from the critical moments. This critical moment is what got us feeling like this. But we're going to manifest with it. This card is connected to the Magician. It's connected to the Magician. And we're in a time of the activation of Freya, the black goddess of Aquarius here, because we're working in the Garden of Venus in the Nine of Pentacles to achieve growth. We're in a time of growth, but we know that we're separate here. We're separate, but we're still one. And through the separation, we're seeing how we're different, but also how we are not different. We're seeing how we are separate, but we're one. It's part of the whole. It's part of the restoration back to everything. It's back to what we're doing, what we're understanding. And if we can dream it, we can build it. So this is connected to the Chariot energy. Now, we're leaving the devil having a hold over our energy. And that's what's happening here. This is why we need to know separation, because here the devil has had a hold over our energy. Here we're leaving it. And we go home. And we have a completion. We're in a time of completion to going home. To being separate in order to come back to one. Come back together to everything. And it has to do with a balance restored through the earth. But this balance restored through the earth, and it was from the underworld to the middle world, through the center world, happened with temperance through the upper world. And we're gifted the Ace of Coins. So this has something to do with the Three of Earth. And go for spirit and being able to come together in a network and use all of our best skills in order to co-create our best lives. And we are in the time of activation with our gifts, our uniqueness, in order to heal our reputation, to expand with our reputation. And this is restoring balance in the time of Libra season. And this has to do with our morality. Our morality is helping us to heal from our laziness. But in order to be, heal from tension and restore emotion, we need to honor rest. But this is an unbalance. So we need to use our morality in order to go back to something like that is ordinary. But this ordinary is part of the restoration of balance. It's like not an extreme low or an extreme high. It's the middle ground. It's the middle world. We have to get back to something that's ordinary. So we're elevating with God to expand with love. The lovers, right? We just saw them. And we're going to get into this next time we meet up. We're actually going to get into this further. So stay tuned. We're going to break this down. And this is going to be a spectacular reading. I can already feel it. The next one. And this one, they all are, right? This has to do with the Two of Earth, where two paths become one. Two paths become one. And a time of transformation with our true selves. And this has to do with death. There's an activation within death. Okay, and I just saw the death card. It was here. Now, I don't know. I'm telling you, I saw it. This has something to do with death. Okay, transformation. And the Six of Cups and expanding with the Fool, where we go beyond the ordinary. The activation from within to without. Within ourselves to without. And it has something to do with seeing through an illusion. So let's find out what that is. And remember how we talked about the Six of Pentacles is connected to... Here, let's get it. The Six of Pentacles. We just had it. Guys, it's all right here. The Six of Pentacles is connected right now to the Magician. It's like... We see why we need to restore balance and go without in order to expand. We need to be emptied in order to be filled back up. Okay, we're going here. The wild unknown archetypes. This has to do with diamonds, diamond patterning, where we're pushed and pulled and pulled and pushed and put in the cosmic cross of transformation in order to expand and create our 10 of Pentacles, which is half of our divine inheritance, the other half being our 10 of Cups. And we're put under pressure. We're literally put under pressure, and we could be buried like, there it is, there it is. The Destroyer with the Forest and Agape. And it has to do with the seed. Remember, this is the seed with the animal. Remember, we woke the lion. We woke the lion. This has to do with... Sorry, guys. Guys, we're gonna have to go to part 2. I need a drink. I'll see you there.